Hi there folks, welcome to Pandalife Gaming. I'm your host Cody, and today we're getting back into Subnautica. Now, last time we explored some wrecks, we did a couple life pods. I keep forgetting to look at the freaking logs. The PDAs I'm picking up, but we'll probably go through a few of those. I honestly don't know how many I've missed at this point, but there's a few of those, and then yeah, so today there's at least 2 or 3 more life pods that we can go to and check out. I did spend some time off camera gathering a bunch of resources. Hopefully we won't need to gather any. We might. Like, I've got a fair bit of magnetite, not like tons and tons, but a fair bit. Tons of rubies, a good amount of copper, lots of resources. So hopefully that won't be an issue today, or hopefully at least I won't have to spend like an hour and a half collecting stuff. But yeah, we're gonna check out life pods, and then I think there's another thing on my map now, proposed Degassi habitat or whatever, and I think that's the new one, because there is a third one. Or I might have to go through my logs to pick that up. I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna go ahead and go through the logs, and we'll go through it, and we'll see what's what. But I would like to go see that, and I think I know where that is. And then we're gonna start getting ready for the Lost River. Not excited about that at all. But yeah, so let's get into it. Let's see. Just so you know what I'm saying, like, oh, this episode took like 3 hours. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. We're at 19 hours, and this is, I think, episode 9 or 10. I think this is 10. We're at 19 hours, and this is episode 10. The grind is fucking real. I don't think I made too many changes to the actual base. I did add another water filtration machine, and I added 2 more of the thermal vent generators, or thermal vent plants. So we have now a max power of 1300. It looks like we're still struggling with power. Like, I understand that's how it looks. But as I understand it, as we get lower in power, more of the thermal generators will activate. Well, god damn it. Every time. Okay. Just gotta remember to yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we now have 2 of the filtration machines. If we go down underwater real quick.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm not on board. We've got 4 of these bad boys now, so that should be lots of energy. We shouldn't need energy ever again, ideally. I did take a couple trips with the Cyclops, and found out that my perpetual energy plan, it did used to work. I know for a fact, before I get any shit in the comments, I know for a fact it used to work, where you'd put power cell chargers on this thing, and it would charge them faster than it would use energy, thus creating perpetual energy. It does not work that way. So I went ahead and I made a whole extra set of power cells that are fully charged. So it actually doesn't use that much energy while you're out and about, just like going places. Oh, there is this. So this is the upgrade module thing. This is where you build upgrades for the Cyclops. We already have engine. I think a shield generator would be cool. That would also be cool. That would actually be really kyanite. God damn it. That could be interesting. I think we have room for 6 upgrades. Yeah, maybe. 6 upgrades, and we've got 1. The engine efficiency does not stack, as well as the depth modules, and I would like to go ahead and start making the depth modules. But shield generator, polyethylene, we can make that power cell. We've got an extra anyway. Besides the 6 you just saw. Advanced wiring kit, that's doable. Sonar upgrade. We already have a sonar. So we'll get another sonar? It's sonar, right? Or is it radar? The thing we have right now where it pulses and... is that radar? Or is that sonar? I thought it was sonar. Ooh. Anyway. That would be neat. Not super, super important, though. Yeah, okay. There's stuff we can make and all that good stuff. I'm getting caught up in details, and I don't need to be. But one thing that we can make right now is if we come over here to the Seamoth. The Seamoth depth module is titanium and glass. And then the... oh, wait, no. Sorry, that's for Mark 1. If we go to the modification station... Seamoth upgrades. Mark 2 is plasteel and magnetite and enamel glass. We have all that. And then plasteel and ruby for the Mark 3, and that brings it to 900 meter crush depth, which is more than our Cyclops has right now, and possibly as much as the exosuit right out the gate. Let's check that real quick. I know I'm just running around and talking, but you know, stuff and things and stuff. Yeah, 900 meters for this right now.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Okay, let's go back up. Neat. Okay, so yeah, 900 meters in the Cyclops would be pretty dope, and it would allow us to go at least down to the Lost River with that, as opposed to needing just the prawn suit. I think the prawn suit would probably be better, but anyway. So I'm going to make some upgrades. And then we're going to check out, yeah, there's that, the proposed... oh, yeah, logs. Let's do that first. Aurora survivors. So we got a few more of these.
I'm not really a doctor. I know that's what my ID says, but I never have been. Cheated the medical exams. What does a doctor these days need to know about manually resetting bones? When was the last time a top surgeon actually cut someone open? That's what the robots are for. Doctors these days read diagnoses off of computer readouts. For that, I'm perfectly qualified. But what good is it when I'm not connected to the main network? I'm bleeding. I've got glowing green pustules growing on my hands. I run a self-scan and it tells me I've got skin irritation. The only thing I studied in medical school was how to lie convincingly. What the hell do I know about how to treat an alien disease? I think I'm actually going to die down here.
In his defense, those were some fair points.
How's his log? It's the day of the crash. I don't know what the heck is happening. I'm scared and I'm not going outside. There are shadows in the water under the hatch, but I can't tell if they're rocks or aliens. And there's weird-looking caves nearby. The Aurora was carrying everything needed to build the phase gate. Mobile vehicle bays, bioreactors, propulsion cannons. It had a cinema. There was a zero-G gym. My cafe. I don't understand how we're here now. I don't know why no one's coming for me.
Second Officer Keen's crew log to all crew. If you're reading this and you followed the automatic distress signal beacon by the life pod's onboard computer, contrary to my orders, I've been forced to evacuate. Your orders are to disregard my safety and attempt to reach the designated rendezvous coordinates at the nearest landmass. I hope to see you there.
Keen, this is Aurora. Come in. This is Keen. Life pod detached to OK planet fall in 30 seconds.
The computer has identified a landmass at the attached coordinates. I want you to regroup the crew there.
Understood, but
They are your responsibility now. Don't let them down.
Captain, you need to evacuate.
Negative. You'll need the ship in one piece if you're going to contact HQ on the long range. I'm attempting a controlled descent. Captain!
So it kind of sounds like it got shot again by the gun. I imagine the gun shot at it a few times, but... Hello? Okay.
I thought it might get claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. The fish, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball. Snakes twice the length of a habitat compartment.
Oh, wonderful.
Certainly, it's not all friendly. Most of the plant life is toxic. Learned that the hard way. But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves. It's a bit gross, but it's nothing they wouldn't do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says understanding is power, that the more we know about this planet, the more we can use it to our advantage. I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories, shows me the world in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately, I've been watching the crab snakes. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't eat settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies.
It's kind of cute.
Something incredible just happened. Since we're down here, I had this plan to build equipment and study the life forms we were encountering, but I didn't have enough enameled glass. So, I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have, and those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill. Only, well, we needed more. That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me, more than I can say for Father, and I worked up the courage to talk about my more tentative theories. When I told her they were attracted to metal deposits, that their teeth get dislodged when they pick them up, her eyes narrowed and she dashed out of the room. 3 hours later, she came back, her pack loaded down with stalker teeth. I asked her about it. She shrugged and said my theories were good. Said she had the meeting out of the palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally. She is incredible. She went out to the kelp forest armed with just a heat blade and went fin to fin with a pack of stalkers. On the one hand, that is the coolest thing I have ever heard. On the other, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. She had a huge gash on her forearm. I don't think things went as smoothly as she made out. And what's the point in surviving here if we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful? I wish I knew more about these animals, but Father won't let me leave the habitat. Maybe with all this glass, we could build a containment unit and get up close to them.
Do this one first.
You know what Maida told me today? She wants to build a habitat 500 meters below sea level, more than 1 kilometer northeast of here. And she needs Bart and I to do it. She's got it into her head that she can save us if she just acts recklessly enough. But I've hauled Star Wars to Neptune, Plasteel to the Federation. This family operates 9 different mining colonies across the Ariadne Arm. Maida thinks she's better suited to lead. Her contract still says otherwise. But I just cannot damn well tell whether it's the stupidest idea I ever heard, or my only hope. I turned 80 years old last week. I thought I had another 80 in me, but marooned on this planet, there's no swapping out of my liver when the old one fails. Here, I'm mortal. And Maida is useful. So, it's my responsibility to make a decision. Return to the island and hope whatever knocked the Degazi out of the sky won't do the same to the rescue ship. Or take us deeper in search of answers. And all the while be hoping old age gets me before the sea monsters do. I'll give Maida just one thing. She was right about these caves. There's enough lithium there to fabricate 100 tons of plasteel.
There wasn't that much lithium.
Enough for a damn fleet of Cyclops submarines. There was nothing anyone could have done to avoid crashing here. But I was right to order the detour.
Nope.
If we get off this planet, they'll be talking about the Torgal share price on the other side of the Federation.
Yeah, but she died, so...
Seek fluid intake.
I guess
Vital signs stabilizing.
yeah, that confirms it was just delayed, but anyway.
Son, there is always a pecking order. And in our world, money makes a hierarchy. I pay Maida a fraction of what I pay you, and you a fraction of what I pay me.
If money makes the hierarchy, why is Marguerite making the decisions?
We need her. We let her think what she likes, so long as she does what she's told.
What if she doesn't?
For enough money, she will. People always do.
Okay, but money means nothing here.
We're already 200 meters below sea level. You want to go deeper?
Look around us, Chief. Water leaking through the hull, water outside the hatch. We're drowning real slow. If rescue arrives, whatever shot us down, it's gonna do it again and again until it's shut off. You see an off switch around here, Chief?
Why would it any more likely be half a kilometer down?
Your kid found something on the scanner. There's something down there. Something that shouldn't be.
You're mad.
I'm going all the same, and I have an idea you two are gonna follow. But if you do, be mindful. Your authority stopped at sea level.
Fair enough. So, yeah, okay, that is the new one. Proposed Degassi habitat, 500 meters deep, 1,430 meters away, and then there's also the Aurora rendezvous point. It's the island. There's also that. There's one more life pod, at least. There's the rendezvous point and the Degassi habitat. But we are going to have to build upgrades for the Seamoth. Possibly for the Cyclops. The only problem with the Cyclops is that the upgrade for it, the depth module upgrade, is in hell. I don't really want to go to hell. Not today, at any rate. So, I'm going to build the upgrades for the Seamoth, and I will bring you back. Okie dokie. I think we have everything we need for a relatively short trip. Well, not short trip, but not like a super, we're not going to the Lost River or anything like that. So I did get the Mark III module, which was surprisingly easy to craft. And then I also got the hull reinforcement, so that should stop us from taking so much damage in this thing. I didn't get any of the Cyclops upgrades. I'm hoping I don't need them. This is going to be mostly a deployment platform and a mobile base, not like an exploration vehicle. Yeah. So I travel with the lights off. And... turn the floodlights on. We'll keep them on.
Engine powering.
Now the real question is, do I go to the... There. That's 500 meters deep. Life Pod 2. Where is Life Pod 2? Let's see. This map is so helpful. Life Pod 2 is in the Blood Kelp Zone. Oh, it's right next to the Cyclops Depth Module Mark 1. Alright, that's where we're going. I guess we'll go normal. I do actually kind of like being in this view. Because I tend to hit the tail of this thing on a lot of stuff. And this helps. Okay, now I'm just hitting fish. I feel like the oomph from that is perhaps a little dramatic. There is a possibility this trip is going to be bad. I'm not too worried about like the electric eels or even the crab squids. there is a possible baddie that we have not encountered yet in this area. They will definitely be in the Lost River. Alright, getting real dramatic over here. I'm not hitting anything that big. I don't think that's doing any damage to me. I don't think. Nope, sure isn't. Well, I mean, I can see. Yeah, this is still easier. So this is the floating island area.
Ahead slow.
Just as a precaution, we're gonna start making less noise, and we're gonna start diving. Now, we can't go all the way. But we've got some time before that's a worry just yet. We do have a creature decoy, so push comes to shove, we should be okay. We're still... I think I've collected that. Ooh. Yep, that's what I mean by hitting my tail on stuff. You were remotely okay. Okay. Remotely confused by that verbiage. Verbiage? Actually, I can go all the way down. Whoa. We have just enough depth to get down there. This area freaks me out. Don't sound the horn by accident. That would be exceptionally bad. Okay. All right. We're gonna leave it running. Guess we'll leave the lights on. All right, here we go.
All systems online.
And we are getting very, very, very close to one of the entrances to the Lost River. There are 3. Yeah. So crab squid can generate an EMP that will leave you stuck. It will also try and attack you if you give it the opportunity. I do not plan on giving it the opportunity, or not much of one at any rate. Sucks that your life pod ended up here.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, there should be something nearby. Oh, that. Thank you.
New blueprint acquired.
I don't really want to look at that right here. This is some interesting music. You know what? Since we're here... Oh, I got 5. Okay, whatever. Well, you know what? Wait, what? Oh, I need one more. God damn it. Because it takes 3 to make a benzene. There we go. Didn't really need to eat at all, but whatever. Where... Where... Hello? Where's our ride out? I know it's... Oh, there it is. I didn't see its lights, so I got a little nervous, but we're fine. There's the lights. Ah. We need to go.
Engine powering down.
That's the baddie. That's what I was talking about. Is he phasing through the fucking rock? I don't know why I said that in an affected tone. Or accent, I guess. Well, he is. He's just phasing through the goddamn rock. Okay, so my understanding is, with the engine off, doesn't know we're here. We're like a rock to him. That's a ghost Leviathan. Could you phase back through the rock and go back to where you came from? Oh good, a warper. What is that? What was all that? Don't think he's actually supposed to be right here. Like, I knew I was going to get close to him, but I think he's bugged. Oh, shit. God, that's fucking terrifying. Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna wait for him to kinda lose interest. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to use the creature decoy and hope I can get out of this zone fast enough. Thankfully, he doesn't seem to notice we're here. This might take a bit. He's too close. He's like touching us close. He looks bugged as shit. He looks like he doesn't understand why he's here. So now that you've seen him, yeah, if you go... If you go outside the perimeter of the map, the area is called, like, the dead zone or something like that. And, if you go there, basically one of them will just come out of nowhere and attack you. God, that's terrifying. We take damage on that? I don't think we did.
Engine powering up. Rig for silent running.
We're gone. We're gone. We're gone. We're gone. We're gone. We're gone. We're so gone. I thought I heard him, and I did. Alright, we're out. We okay? I think we're okay. I think rigged for silent running for one reason or another actually uses more power. Got us out of there though. Okay. All good. All right. I am going to go ahead and make my way towards the Degassi habitat and the rendezvous point, and I'll bring you back when we get there. Ooh. Okay, so we're about 300-ish meters away from the island, and then if you look straight down, you've got the Degassi habitat right there, so I'm going to put away the stuff that I grabbed. Boop, 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 boop. And some deep shrooms. We're okay on water for now. And I am actually going to take the Seamoth to the island. Just because it'll be a little faster, and then I'll come back, and the Degassi habitat is pretty much 500 meters straight down. Island! Let's see if I can disembark near where they want me to be. I don't think there's any baddies. Oh, it's whatever. We're fine on the Seamoth. Well, that's not exactly where I'll be. Here we go. Is there a PDA here? There is a PDA here. And we did get, I think, a PDA from...
New PDA data.
Yeah. You.
Flotation devices failed.
We're flooding. Evacuate.
Wait. I can reconfigure the O2 system to act as a bilge pump.
It's working.
Okay, good news. We're alive and we've stopped sinking.
Bad?
The oxygen's going to run out in 30 minutes and we're 500 meters down.
What do we do?
We'll have to use the remaining juice to send a distress call and build whatever gear we can. Then we find a way to the surface.
Yeah, right next to a Ghost Leviathan. Good, good, good.
We have to board the Aurora, repair the long-range comms, make contact with
Wait,
the
she
other
lived?
survivors. We can't be the only two that made it.
Those are not the orders the captain gave me, and they are not the orders I'm giving you.
This isn't chain of command, it's survival.
My obligations as acting commander don't turn on their convenience. Get out of the water.
If I get into trouble, I'll send you my coordinates.
I can't let you go alone.
Then come with me.
You don't leave me much choice.
Received emergency transmission from Second Officer Keen, 2 hours after last activity.
Rendezvous was a failure. Intercepted a transmission from Altera HQ. Seems they sent a data package to the Aurora. We were intercepted by a Leviathan-class predator before we could reach the ship. Consider the CTO and I lost at sea. Be safe. Keen, out.
So they lived 2 hours after the crash. And they were probably, besides myself, the longest living survivors. Alright. Here we go, though. We are going down So this area, I believe. Let me double check. Let me save. And then double check. Okay, yeah, this area is effectively the Grand Reef. This is not going to be a good time, but I don't think there's any particularly massive baddies. I have to go into a cave to get to there? I might have to. I mean, we've got lots of depth. But I also really don't want to enter the freaking... whatchamacallit. Yeah, I did need to come through here. The Lost River just yet, because that's a bad time. Ooh, warpers, good. And here is the Degassi base. Let me in! Shit, that's the MP.
A titanium mass somewhere in this area. Unable to confirm whether it originated on the Aurora.
Gotta get that coffee. Another bag. There's that.
Integrating new PDA data.
You could stop shocking everything. Yeah, he's shocking my, Shit! You big motherfucker. Ah, alien containment. Nice. He's shocking my Seamoth.
Blueprint acquired.
God damn it, he shocked my fucking... He wants me. He wants me bad. Look, I'm just not that into you.
PDA data.
Okay. Fluid analyzer, well, fuck, I need that. Orange tablet, nope, I should have scanned that, but I'll worry about that later.
New blueprint acquired.
Is that, and there's another one of the creature eggs, which reminds me, I have a bone to pick with all the people leaving their survival pods or whatever, but whoa! Okay, I've already been there. I think there's one more PDA. There is. Right there. Oh, shit. Fuck! You son of a bitch!
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, Seamoth's gone. That really sucks. It didn't have anything direly important on it besides the upgrades that cost not cheap things, but what the fuck ever. Alright, we're just gonna make a break for the whatchamacallit, the Cyclops, and thankfully we have tons of oxygen. Damn it. If I had been quicker on the draw, I just pressed 4 instead of trying to mouse scroll wheel to it, might have been able to save it. I didn't know those EMPs did damage. Doesn't actually make a whole lot of sense, but whatever. Oh, that sucks. That's going to be a lot of building. Is that the third one or second one I've lost? Or am I thinking of somebody else? It's hard to remember what's actually happened and what's like from other people I've watched, but okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thanks.
Systems online.
I want to say I'm missing one. Like a log. Damn it, that sucks. Orange tablet, we got the creature egg. So, oh yeah, and that's super important. Sorry, that was kind of quick and dirty. But I hopefully you got a good shot of the base, or look at the base, I guess I should say. Those on, and it's just too dark to see them. Well, while we're here, let's read the log. Well, listen to the logs.
Please, stop fighting and listen. We're sick.
What?
How?
You've been coughing, right? Feeling itchy? Blisters?
Yeah.
The biometrics would have warned us if we were sick.
It's something new. It's not in the database.
Come on, then. What's it gonna do? Turn us inside out? Dissolve us into jelly?
Fucking
It's
maybe.
an alien bacteria. It's everywhere. Every organism on this planet. It's altering our genetic code.
How are the creatures surviving if they're infected?
I don't know yet.
Want me to cut some of them open for you? Find out what makes them tick?
No.
Just tell me what you need, son. Materials, equipment.
Just... Can I have some quiet? I need some time to think.
Margaret, Maida has boarded the habitat.
What are you so happy about, Maida?
Say, kid, I brought you something.
Is that a Leviathan outside?
Towed it home on the back of the sub.
You killed that thing?
It's still breathing. I was about to finish the job, but I can stay and chat if you'd like. No? Then make yourself useful and pass me that hardened blade.
Are you out of your mind? You brought that thing here? What if it's not as dead as it looks? What if others come?
You prefer it got curious and came of its own accord, or got messed up and dragged here?
When we get off this planet, I am going to drag you through every court in the damn Federation.
Definitely. Maybe not. No, maybe I didn't.
I have had it with you, risking our lives.
Oh, stow it, Chief. The kid can't kill this disease without fish to study. I'm just bringing him home.
But tell her. Tell her I'm right.
You're both wrong. Marguerite, I can't find out how they resist the bacteria if you slaughter them all.
It ain't always they oblige in coming in alive.
He means you're being reckless.
Father, the outcome's no better if we hole up in here and don't go outside. That we have to find a middle way.
There is no compromise. Not while she's on my sea base.
Your sea base?
I'm going outside.
Bart, Torgal has disembarked the habitat.
Bart, come in. It's dangerous. Damn it, boy. I know you can hear me.
Chief, get off the radio and put on your helmet.
What?
Brace!
Came out of nowhere. An alien kraken, bigger than a cyclops. Tore a hole clear through the reinforced hull. I barely got my breather in time. I told her. I said others would come. The rupture threw me clear of the habitat, and the monster turned and bore down on me. Just as its tentacles came within reach, Maida appeared out of nowhere. She had a sea glide in one hand, a jagged piece of scrap metal in the other. She meant to butcher that beast or die trying. The last I saw her, she had the metal lodged in its neck as the monster did its best to shake her, contorting off into the darkness. I'm certain she got her wish, one way or another. Then I thought I saw a light deep below me. I hoped maybe Bart had swum clear. I followed it. Now I wonder whether I saw anything at all. My oxygen is low. The habitat is gone. I can't see the sky. Something Surely has the scent of my blood.
So we found this on the island. I don't know if I played it or not, but
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
and that is the full story of the Degassi and its survivors. Death. Which isn't very encouraging for me being here, but it is what it is. Soon consume. Well, at least we have food. We got all the voice logs as far as I can tell from there, so I probably got an achievement for finishing the Degassi storyline, although I'm not entirely sure because I was in a panic. Our Seamoth is gone, along with the brand new upgrade modules I made for it. But it is what it is. So I'm gonna head back to base. I don't think there is anything else. I don't think there's anything else that we can really explore on the surface level of this planet. The computer lady, hold on, let me yeah, screw it. The computer lady did say something to the effect of there's a large hunk of metal down here. We can't tell if it came from the Aurora or not. It didn't. Just... And it wasn't... I'm pretty sure it wasn't talking about the base either. It might have been, but... there's more alien facilities down there. And that's where the real... Well, that's where the story of my survival and or possibly several deaths will kind of come into play. So yeah, next episode we're going to do all of that. I need to rebuild my Seamoth. I mean, you know what? I guess I got out alive. So there's at least that. Thank God I have like the ultra high capacity tank. That helped a lot. But yeah, so anyway. I'm going to rebuild stuff. I'm going to gather materials. I'm going to get ready for a long voyage into the deep. I don't know if I can get this down there or not. And even if I could, I don't know if I would want to. And the Seamoth can technically get to the Lost River. Not like super deep into the Lost River, but deep enough that it might be good for like a quick go through, because I get what there's stuff down there that I'm gonna need. We're gonna do like a little tour, and then probably the episode after next we'll start digging into like the deeper well, maybe next episode, I'm not entirely sure, but there are deeper places than the Lost River, so that's when we'll start needing to navigate with the prawn suit. But anyway, that's gonna be all for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more content just like it. But I hope you have an amazing day. Bye-bye!